Hey guys, here to follow up on the fasting mimicking diet. So the fasting mimicking diet is this fast. Well, no, I'm sorry, it's a diet that's supposed to mimic a fast. So when I told people I was on a fasting mimicking diet, they said, "Didn't you just do juice? Why are you fasting?" I am in fact not fasting. I'm just on a restricted diet. So the fasting mimicking diet that I was trying to look for, I couldn't find any information on. So I did a little bit, just more research, just dug a little deeper. And the easiest one that I kind of found out that kind of laid out the plan. A lot of people get really intricate with all different types of food. I just wanted to simplify it, least amount of prep, least amount of anything. And it was the one that Dr. Darren Schmidt talked about. Super easy, super easy. It's like 2 avocados and 2 green drinks. So I did that with a little bit of modification. I added a few things. I don't know. I got a chef's palate, so I'm always changing, adding just the flavor profile, just the monotony of just eating an avocado. In fact, I actually had smaller avocados, the ones that I got at Sprouts for 48 cents a piece. They had amazing sales, so I ended up buying like 30 avocados. And what I did was I bought some that were ready, and I bought the second half that were kind of green, so that way they all wouldn't ripen at the same time. I would have some for the next week. So during this fasting mimicking diet, I actually ate 2 avocados the first day, and then I had 2 of the green drinks the very first day. Second day, I had two drinks as well, but with the addition of a little bit of sour cream, dollop of sour cream on it. And the third day, I ended up doing 3 avocados, and it started to get to me on the third day. I was starting to get pretty, found myself actually getting hungry, more hungry so than with the juicing. When I was juicing every day, I would have something every 2 hours, and then with this fasting mimicking diet, I would go longer periods of time with nutrient-rich intake. And the fourth day that I did the fasting mimicking diet, actually broke my fast like the night of. My friend had an event, a lawn haul. He was doing this thing with Doghouse. I got some Doghouse swag, a bunch of cool stuff. Curiously enough, though, I did actually pee on one of those test strips and still said I was in ketosis. He made this amazing like beer battered fried chicken. I did not eat the bread, eat the chicken. I ate the pickles, the lettuce, and then ate as much of the chicken as possible with the breading. And the breading's insane. It's this beer battered that just crisps up. And but the fourth day, I actually ended up having like 4 avocados that day. For some reason, my hunger hit me like, it started getting excited about like, oh, there's gonna be food on its way. So I tested the ketosis strips that for your urination tells you if you're in ketosis or not. I'm not exactly sure what they are, but it was lighter, and then ends up during the end of the day actually just gets darker. I usually like to weigh myself by the end of the week. But I think I ended up dropping a couple pounds. I was like at 159, and now I'm at 156, and then went up to like 158. But just bouncing between those two, but between those numbers for the most part. If there's anything else with the fasting mimicking diet, I don't know. I found it actually harder than juicing. So, just eating just a certain amount. I think it's just because like when you're juicing, you drink, and you know you're gonna have another drink, and another drink is coming on its way. With the fasting mimicking diet, is like I was eating something, and it felt like all the fun is over. Like you go eat an avocado, and what I love about the fasting mimicking diet, or just going into ketosis, is the amount of salt that you get to put on things without feeling bloated. I put salt in everything now. I put salt in my coffee. One, just enough to offset a little bit of the bitter. My palate was pretty sensitive to salt, but it's starting to really, really love salt again. So I'm pretty excited about that. Another thing that I did during the fasting mimicking diet, or going through this ketosis thing, is I started taking my blood pressure. I remember going to the doctor not too long ago, and I think for the past 3 years, they've been telling me that I've had relatively high blood pressure. I was 113 over, or 1 118/76, I think, a few days ago. And last night, when I was coming home from my friend's event, I ended up having a 111/74. So I don't know. It's interesting. I think I'm in ketosis. I got my blood meter, my Precision Extra. I got my ketone strips. What I don't have is my glucose strips. So I wasn't able to take any of those. Seeing what ketosis did, I did juice for 45 days. Feel amazing, and I actually feel pretty damn good. Doing this whole ketosis thing. Like I said, I was 5'6" at 208 pounds, somewhat 60 something days ago, and yeah, I don't know. If you guys have any questions, any comments, just go ahead and ask me, and I'll see. I can do my best. Like I said, I don't know everything. What I do know is what I've been through. So if you want to, just comment in the section below. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really asked for a subscribership, so but yeah, if there's an audience for it, I'd like to share. Hopefully this helps any of you guys. So I'm gonna sign off.